Right, this is just going to be a video of my assembly of my 2x2. So, to start, just going to put all these pieces together, the caps and the kind of stalks, and I'm going to do all the opposite colours together just to mix it up a bit. Just coming to the last one now, and there we go. So that's all those done, sorted. Now to put all these edge pieces together, and because there are these two separate parts, you've got to make sure that those are nice and tight together, but you've got to make sure you get the colours right. I mean, it doesn't really matter on the 2x2, but because of the alignment mechanism, some of these don't have proper edge pieces, so there's not going to be a green and orange, or a orange and white, or green and white. So it's just these ones, I've lined them up ready. Just finished the last one, and now it's time to get the core and these centre pieces and put them in place. So for this, I've just got a little pot of all the hardware, and I've got this to help me fit the washers in right, with a shiny side down. I think that's what it's supposed to be. So I'll go for the white one. I'm going to put the washer on the end of here, so that the shiny side's on this side, like that, and the rough side's on this side, so that I can just pop it in, like that. I'm going to do that for all of them. So there's the last one finished. I mean, I would be using like some silicone lubricant or something, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to put it together without that. And now for the springs. So pretty obvious this, but you just put it in there like that, so that it can go on there. Just make sure there's no fluff in it. And those are done now. So now you've got to screw them all into the core. So I'm just going to start with the white one, put the screw straight through the spring, through the washer, push it through like that. But I'm going to put this screwdriver on the end, hold that in place, hopefully, put it onto here and just screw it on gently. Like that. And then I'm going to take the opposite side, which would be better if it hadn't have fallen apart, and do the same thing. But I'm going to do it on the opposite side, so it's just easy to keep track of what's where. So those are the first two done. Just need to make sure that the tensions are about the same. Oh dear. Well, I'll fix that back together once I find everything. Right, sorry about that. Got it back together now. I've tightened it a little bit, so hopefully that won't happen again. Now I'm going to take another centerpiece, and do the same, so opposite ones. Now this is where you need to know the colour scheme, because if you don't then you can get the orientation wrong. But because I know that when red's in front and yellow's on the right, blue is on top, so that's how I remember my colour scheme. And then work by opposites. Just this last one, which will probably be a bit trickier because I've already got these two larger ones in, but hopefully not. So that's those done, and now it's just about assembling it. So I'm going to put this corner in first, just so that it's a bit out of the way, sorted. But I've got to assemble that corner first, so time for corner assembly. There we go, corners assembled. I think that actually looks pretty good with the different coloured stalks, with the opposite colour stalks. Now just to put them all in, so red, white, green. So orange, white and green is going to have to get in there. Now just need to there we go. So now that one's part of the alignment mechanism, and we can just go about putting in corners and edges as you would do normally. So orange and yellow to start off with. So you can see in there where the alignment mechanism is and what the core looks like in there. I'm just going to leave this edge piece out so that it's easier to fit everything else in from the top layer until the last light corner and edge. I'm going to put this last edge in first before the corner because I have a feeling that it will be easier to do it like that. Maybe now it'll work. Right, this edge has popped out, so there we go. Come on, finally, maybe, possibly. Right. Just don't want to break it. There we go. And now everything's in. None of the edges have popped out, I don't think. Nope. Feels pretty tight though, so I'll probably loosen the tensions. Yeah, and then when I get some lube at some stage, I'll put that in as well because I think it needs it. But basically I just thought I'd make this video because, well, I wanted to have a go at taking this apart and putting it back together really, and then at badminton it fell apart, so I thought might as well do it now. I'm just loosening the tensions a bit. I'll do a quick solve as well. So yeah, that's it really. And there goes the camera.